Good morning. I am Dr. Yogita, Assistant Professor, Community Medicine, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, JAYOTI Vidyapeeth Women's University. So today we'll continue with the topic disposal of waste. So we'll continue with the topic composting. So composting is the method the refuse is disposed of along with the night soil or sewage. There are two methods. One is biological and the other is mechanical. In the biological method, which is also known as Bangalore method or anaerobic method or hot fermentation process. In this method, trenches are dug measuring 5 to 10 meters length, 2 meters breadth and 1 meter depth away from the city limits. Alternate layers of refuse and human excreta, or which is called as night soil also, are put into the trench in the thickness of 15 centimeter and 5 centimeters respectively, the first and the last layer being that of refuse. The trench is then covered with excavated earth. Within about a week, intense heat is generated to about 60 degrees centigrade, persisting for about 2 to 3 weeks, killing all the pathogens and the parasites. The lignins and the cellulose are broken down. The end products of decomposition are acted upon by fungi and anaerobic bacteria, resulting in harmless, odorless, innocuous humus mass called compost, which is high in mineral value. It is sold as organic manure without causing any nuisance. It is ready for application to the land. The second comes to be the mechanical method. It is also called as aerobic method. In this method, the refuse is first cleaned by salvageable materials such as rags, bones, pieces of metals, woods, glasses, etc., and then powdered in a pulverizer. It is then mixed with human night soil in a rotating machine and incubated for 4 to 6 weeks, at the end of which the entire process of composting is completed by the action of temperature, moisture, pH, and aerobic bacteria. The mixture gets changed to compost. This method is in vogue in developed countries. Now these are the methods used in the rural areas basically. It is known as manure pits. So the collection and removal system of this is in practice in rural areas, because there the collection and removal system of the refuse is not so much in practice. The individual householder should have a manure pit wherein the daily domestic refuse is dumped and covered with earth after each day's dumping. When one is filled, other pit should be used. After about 4 to 6 months, the refuse is converted into compost, which can be used in the fields as manure. This is simple and effective method. Next is the burial method. It is suitable for small camps. It is also the same as trench method, but in the trenches, only the refuse is dumped and not the human excreta. At the end of each day, the refuse is covered with earth. When the trench is filled, new trench is dug out. After 4 to 6 months, the compost is removed and used as manure. Next method is known as incineration. This is the process of burning the solid waste and is the most sanitary method of disposal of refuse, especially the hospital refuse, because of its dangers. The incinerator consists of the following features: the furnace or combustion chamber lined with fire bricks, where the fire is built with firewood or electricity, a platform for tipping the refuse, stokers through the openings to bring the refuse together for burning completely, to baffle plate to drive all the fumes. By this process of burning the refuse is reduced to about 1/4 of its original weight, and the organic manure is transformed into innocuous vapors, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. The residuum left after the combustion is a mass of hard material called clinkers, which are utilized for making roads. It is also used as cement by powdering the clinkers and mixing with lime. This method is feasible in those city areas where considerable quantity of refuse is produced daily, but sanitary landfill sites are not available. The incinerators built of mud or iron without bricks do not give satisfactory results. However, they are suitable for fairs and melas of short duration. The beehive incinerators have been found useful under such conditions. Thank you.